Now, how was your face-off with the military eventually resolved?
I didn't have any face-up with the military. They are the people who are looking for face-up. Didn't have any face-up with the military. I said what I said. Helicopters were flying over my house. And even today, as we are talking now, in Imo, the military people, the army, the navy are standing side by side with my men fighting at Okigwe and Idiato now in Imo. So some of them coming to make these things. I laugh. You know, why they do this is working for the federal government, so there are certain things they cannot say. What they cannot say to other people. They are saying that insurgency will not end. Ekpa, Simeon Ekpa. Who is Simeon Ekpa? We have destroyed virtually all ESN IPOB camps. As I'm talking to them now, as we are talking, we are standing side by side with them at Idiato and Okigwe today. There's an operation. When you are fighting for self-determination, it can take any means, because the person oppressing you will not allow you to just go. The person oppressing you will do everything to keep you. So it's not a new something. It's not new.
So how would you explain the continuous imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu,
despite the court freeing him several times?
I don't think any court has freed Nnamdi Kanu. No court. Let them show us evidence of Nnamdi Kanu being freed. There is a process now. There is court of first instance. There is court of second instance. There is a court of final instance, which is the Supreme Court. When you do, the due process of the law is very clear. When you win at court of first instance, the other person can appeal and ask for stay of execution. I think we are living in a strange world. Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. He's a criminal. He ordered for the killing of people, innocent people. So he should be held culpable, responsible for his crimes. It's as easy as that. There's no two ways about that. But if the court finds him that all the atrocities is committed and find him non-culpable and release him, if the Supreme Court does that, okay for him.
So you can hear him. You can hear him. Well, anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. Now, we are going to analyze everything this man said, and more videos will be coming. So this particular man has been working with the state governors to destroy the Biafra movement. He said it himself, that once Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, that he will leave Nigeria because he knows what he has done to the Biafra nation. So all the whole killings that have been happening in Oyibo, in Port Harcourt, all the whole thugs that this same Wike used in killing different Biafra agitators in River State, they are being handled by this particular man. That is why this man have been banned from entering any Biafra state. Believe me, any strong Biafra state, this man have been banned from entering any of these states. Now, no wonder they have been working with these state governors, people like Soludo. Soludo even contacted him. I will finish up the video very soon. Soludo even contacted him for provision. And if you know what is happening now, Soludo on his own have recruited new set of vigilante group officials, security officials. He handed them tools, handed them so many vehicles. For what? Because he wants to protect and rob the people of Anambra so that he can come into seat again. But he has failed. The problem is that any strategy they use, any means they use, the Biafra Liberation Army will continue to neutralize them. Believe me, any means they use, the Biafra Liberation Army will continue to neutralize them. Now, listen to what this so-called Soludo said. They can understand what we're talking about. You can understand that there is a link between this same man and these Southeast governors. So they have been working in hand to hand to destroy our liberation. That is why this man hates Nnamdi Kanu so much, because he knows once Nnamdi Kanu is released, he is in trouble. Now listen.
Issues together, but meanwhile, do not forget them to subscribe and make.
There's no need.
So how would you explain the continued imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu,
The court freeing him several
I don't think any court has freed Nnamdi Kanu. No court. Let them show us evidence of Nnamdi Kanu being freed. There is a process now. There is court of first instance. There is court of second instance. There is a court of final instance, which is the Supreme Court. When you do, the due process of the law is very clear. When you win at court of first instance, the other person can appeal and still ask for stay. Every nation that is not prepared for today and tomorrow go through this. Over time, it didn't start today. I'm not justifying. Yes, ordinarily, it's my friend. I stood with him. I must be able to say kind words about the government and about what is going on. But I think that it started a long while. But are we helping situation? A government that have characters like Wiki in it, how will the government find its way? How will it find its way out of this confusion? What we need in this government are thinkers, are magicians, are miracle workers. This is not time to have politicians in this government, because politicians are there to play politics. The government that I supported, I wanted, was a government of thinkers, magicians, and miracle workers. People who can bring change, effect change, and change the narrative for the people. And it is possible. It has happened in other countries, and it can happen here. That's why every time I tell people that should be a proper need assessment. Are they ready to carry out need assessment for the people, for what the people need? What are the needs of the people? They're not ready. So when you want to go forward, when you want to look at why will we allow the Naira to go for a free fall? Why on earth? What is the realistic exchange rate of the Naira? Why will this government be an appendage of the United States? A stooge, a puppet government that allow our currency to fluctuate. It's very easy. In other countries, when I was in Libya, as you enter any port of entry in Libya, you declare all your foreign currency and you deposit them at the airport or the port of entry, and they give you the currency of Libya. Dinar. When you are going, you declare all the currencies that you have with you, and it is a choice either to declare and they give you back a new one. You are back, you are dollar, you are pounds, you are yen, you are this thing. Why is it difficult for the Nigerian government to do so? Why will dollar become a legal tender in Nigeria? Is it not criminal for dollar to become a legal tender? Every big man you see spends dollar. Like when we were small, they were making fun. When Idi Amin said, you call Uganda money cheat money. But we now realize that that is the truth. How can you stay in a country and call Nigerian money cheat money? But the government does not have the will to stand to defend their country, our sovereignty, our economic sovereignty. Because there are certain attachments to foreign interests that we don't understand. So the generality of the people suffers, while the wicked and others and those in government spend dollars, the generality of the people are not sovereign. Let me give you an example. I bought something, 6,500 naira. That thing I bought 6,500 naira is now 70,000 naira. When we are in Cotonou, one safer, 1 naira is 3.3 safer. Now the reverse is the case. Now the reverse is the case. I have houses in Cotonou that I bought for 1 billion safer, which was 300 million naira. 333 million naira. As we are talking, it's over 3 billion safer. 3 billion safer is 9 billion naira now. Can I say that has 9 billion? I cannot. Can I say the 3 billion naira? 3.3 billion naira? I cannot. What foreign interest is this government protecting that it cannot protect our sovereignty?
Now, the whole thing boils down to productivity.
It's not about productivity. What is being produced in Benin Republic? What is being produced in Niger? What is being produced in Togo? Let people not tell us. Is Nigeria not producing crude oil? Is it not being sold at the international market?
News. Nigeria government confirms Soludo's statement of end of oil money from Niger Delta. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 10th of September 2000.
Past leader don't sell our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing. Say all this money where they borrow during Buhari time, they use our crude oil where we never produce, give them as a security to collect the money up front. That's what I hear. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Yes, sir.
Now, he is calling the so-called elder statesman, critical stakeholders. You know, once you hear that name, critical stakeholder in the zoo or elder statesman, I want you to know that they are among the criminals in the Nigerian government. So he is now calling one of the elder statesman and critical stakeholder on live broadcast. I want you to pay attention and listen to the so-called elder statesman and what he wants to say.
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's not a rumor.
Yeah, they sold it. It was the swap bid done by Melekari.
This is Melekari.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
A man called Menekari, I may not get that name properly. Menekari. Under Buhari's administration, when you hear Buhari's administration, I'm talking about the former, Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, because Malami and his group of gangsters ruled the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom with the name Buhari, with the impostor that they put in Abuja. That's why they had the guts to borrow money with oil. They borrowed money up front. In fact, they sold the oil up front. $3 billion. I'm not saying million. $3 billion. And they shared it in Asari within themselves. Now pay attention.
And they still apply again. You want to do same. It was done under Buhari and collected $3 billion. Now they want to swap again, multiply our resources and collect another, I think, 2 or 3 billion. They are still on the process. But it's not a rumor. It was done and sealed. So we have no crude oil for now. It has been mortgaged. That is the fact.
It was done under Buhari, and then Tinubu wants to do his own. And Tinubu wants to borrow 2.5 billion. The man said it has been mortgaged. The so-called oil in the Niger Delta has been mortgaged. Where is Asari Dokubo? Asari Dokubo. I watched a video he made recently. He was talking about Igbos. Igbos say I'm Igbos say I'm a criminal. Imagine Igbos say call me a criminal. Asari Dokubo, are you aware that the oil in your backyard has been mortgaged by a man from Zamfara? Mad people everywhere. Somebody should call Asari Dokubo for me. Somebody should call Tompolo, Ateketon, all of them, all the criminals in Creek, safeguarding pipeline that is taking oil to Sokoto for Sultan. Call these criminals here. I want them to come here and answer me if they are aware that the oil has been mortgaged and sold up front, and Tinubu is planning to do his own now. I will tell you the reason why they are doing it at the very end of this very video. Let's continue.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate elder statesman.
Did you hear that? Make we appreciate elder statesman. He did not mention his name for security reasons. Elder statesman, you already know what that means. A critical stakeholder in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigerian government. It's happening live and direct. Let us pay attention. Mumu man, etigompu. Ichoku. Now listen. They are going to say something that made me say Mumu never do. Listen, just pay attention.
They want patriotism. They want us to be patriotic. Hungry people to be patriotic.
Yes, we will be patriotic. We will be. We will continue to be patriotic. Please.
A hungry man, my
We will continue to be patriotic. Please. Please. We will continue to be patriotic. Nothing will affect our patriotism.
Why wouldn't you continue to be patriotic? Tell me, why wouldn't you continue to be patriotic? Are you not a Fulani man? Is your name not Asa? Why wouldn't you be patriotic? When things are working in your favor, why wouldn't you be patriotic? Somebody should help me and ask this idiot. Why wouldn't you be patriotic? I said I will tell you the reason why they are doing it. The reason why they have decided to mortgage the oil and sold it up front, which Tinubu now is getting up to do his own. I am going to tell you the reason. But before that, I want you to pay attention and listen to Chukwu Masoludo. And after Chukwu Masoludo's statement, then I will tell you something.
Ego mmanụ Nigeria agwụgo. Ụlọ na-anụ ya. Since February, March, April, May, na June agwụla agwụ. NNPC, not one kobo. Gabapunye na Federation account, ego a na-eji abụja weta. Gabapunyere kobo. Ụlọ na-anụ ya. Ego a na-ejezi nke a na-eweta ebe a. If I never say no, I go customs. If I put down customs, they go the company for the tax. I got it. They go oil and they go get it. Come on, I'm okay.
You know, the time this man said this thing, when I was playing the video yesterday, I told you it was real. It was not a propaganda. It has absolutely nothing to do with propaganda. Because if it was propaganda, he wouldn't say it in the public. NTA was there, Channels Televisions was there, all the TV stations were all there. Are you paying attention? So he wouldn't have said it in the public. Now, do you know why they are mortgaging our oil? Do you know why? The reason why they are selling our oil up front is because they have seen that Biafra has already left them. They have seen that Biafra has left. And remember that this sale of oil up front was never announced. Nobody was aware apart from those within the government. They never knew. They sold it up front because they know that Biafra is leaving. They have seen the handwriting on the wall. They have seen what we are doing. They have seen what the Prime Minister is doing. They have seen the relentless push for the restoration of Biafra. And they have seen the resilience of Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Samaneka, and every other person that are supporting them. They have seen it. They have seen the gallantry of the Biafra Liberation Army. And they know very, very well that we ain't backing down. Not anytime soon, but never, ever should we back down. They have seen all these things. They know that it's real. So they want to grab as much as they can. They want to sell whatever they can sell and grab whatever they can grab. Tell me, what did they do with that money? They shared it. They shared it. So if you are a Biafra, I don't want to talk too much because I'm going to go live this evening. I have a very serious, important topic to treat this evening. So if you are a Biafran, don't be dismayed. This is the sign of our freedom.
So you can hear it. You can listen to what this particular man is saying. Because the Nigerian state is falling. And believe me, we will not sink with the Nigerian state. The Biafran nation will never sink with the Nigerian state. That is why we are fighting so hard to be liberated from the zoo. Very soon, the Nigerian government, the Nigerian state, we have no other option than to sit on a round table with us and discuss our referendum. Very, very soon, the Nigerian government will have no other option than to sit on a round table with us and discuss our referendum. Because we are tired of their rubbish. We are tired of their nonsense. We are tired of the way they keep treating the Igbos. If not for the help of the Biafran Defensive Force, believe me, what happened in Sokoto will be happening in Biafran land by now. You can see what is happening in Sokoto. They say this mistake fighter jet. If not for the hard work of Simon Ekpa, believe me, these Fulani Janjaweeds could have taken over the southeast, that's the Biafra land. That is why we keep neutralizing them. Everybody is going back to the village now. Do you hear of any insecurity in Southeast again? Because these people, these checkpoints, they are mounting in every location in Southeast. They are the cause of these insecurities in Southeast. They are the ones causing the trouble in Southeast. They are the ones causing the bombings in Southeast. So that is it. So let's just keep fighting. Let's just keep fighting, because believe me, our liberation and our freedom is close. You can see what is happening in Finland. At least the whole world will be able to recognize that there is a nation. There is a nation that have been in war with the Nigerian state.